Steve Gamache with a Chef Knives to Go quick look product video on the Minamoto Nashiji Blue No. 2 Gyuto 210mm knife. This knife has a core steel of Aogami or blue paper No. 2 carbon reactive steel. Heat treat rating on that's about 61 Rockwell. The construction on this is a stainless cladding over both sides of that blue No. 2. And the cladding is really interesting on this. It's a kind of a hammered, sandblasted Nashiji pear skin type finish. So it's a really cool finish that gives way to the polish of the blade road down to the edge. And you can see the core steel showing there. I've been using this on some different products, including some meats and some things. And you can see the patina starting to develop along the edge. So it's showing that patina pretty clearly. It shows the edge nicely. The weight on this is 170 grams, about 6 ounces. The blade length is a little undersized for a 210, so it's a little over 200 millimeters, right about 8 inches long on the actual edge of the blade. The overall length is about 13 inches on the entire knife. The spine on this is basically identical in thickness at the heel to the Nikiri, 1.9 millimeters, and pretty much carries that all the way through, just about all the way through. Not much distal taper until you hit the grind right here, and boom, it tapers off towards the tip. The height on this blade is 46 millimeters, so pretty nice height for an undersized 210. And the handle type is basic black packawood with a pinned-on metal bolster. The fit and finish is really good on the handle. This particular handle has a partial tang, and you can see the wood all the way up here instead of the tang. Makes for a lighter handle to lighten it up a little bit. We do have kind of a cutout shaped into the handle back here. And the handle itself is fairly thin, so this is not a big, substantial handle. If you've got really big hands, you might find this handle a little on the small side for you. The handle being a little bit smaller does give you plenty of blade clearance, though, for the cutting board. No problem at all there. Balance point on this is right there, just in front of where a pinch grip would be. So it's a very nimble feeling handle. It's definitely not handle heavy. The edge profile on this is right there, kind of a continuous curve style of a profile, and it's fairly thin at the edge for good performance. This is a nice performing blade. The tip goes through things quite well. It's no slouch in the performance department, but it's a continuous curve style, not a big old flat spot, and real nice if you like rocking. If you like big flat spot for chopping, this is not your knife. But it works well for glide cutting, rocking styles, push-pull cuts. Fit and finish on this blade is really nicely done. Spine choil, neck. Out-of-the-box edge was pretty good on this. Could use a little bit of tooth or bite in my opinion, but a quick trip to the sharpening stones will get this blue No. 2 screaming sharp, and it sharpens up real easily. You've got nice chiseled kanji on this, along with some other embossed kanji in the back behind that. It's just a really nicely executed blade. So there you have the Minamoto Nashiji Blue No. 2 Gyuto 210mm knife.